Alright, what's up YouTube? Got a lot of requests in the comments to do another pens video, so this is the, let me turn this one around here. This is basically we got a few pens out here that I just kind of accumulated and grabbed just to kind of show you. I got a lot more pens than this, but I figured this would be a good starting point to show you here. All ballpoint, to my knowledge. Some of you people out there, you know, you might be able to tell better than I can on whether this pen is in fact a ballpoint. It's not labeled, so I don't know. If they had labeled this, I could tell you. But anyway, I like this pen. These are just a few here. Not my favorite pens, and not my favorite pen. Just a few that I have grabbed and accumulated. So we were just going to kind of go down the line here and talk about this one here. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that or not, but yeah, there's Bic round stick without the K. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's without the K. All right. M as in, you know, I don't know what that M means. You know, that might be a good question for some of you pen, you know, experts out there. Anyway, we're just gonna do some writing with it. You know, I write. Well, yeah, you see, it marks pretty good blue color. So, I like that one. Now, I was gonna talk about this one here, but really, I got on to another. This one here's got kind of a modified pen cap, as you can see. Just kind of, you know, I've bent it out. Past couple weeks I've been using it, just kind of bent the pen cap there. I like to do that just every now and then to my pens. But one thing I want to point out with these here is these. Let me go ahead and probably get scolded in the comments for that. But yeah, these here don't have pen caps. Now I want to make that real clear at the beginning here. You know, I know we've been talking already for a couple minutes here, but I'm not trying to make it a real long video, but I did want to talk about a few pens here. So we've got these here without caps, like I had mentioned. This one here with a slightly modified cap. Okay. Now, if you don't know what this cap is for, it's really just for capping the pen here, and you probably knew that. And this marks just fine like that. The thing I like, see, the thing I like about these two here, again, you're gonna get crucified in the comments here about the way I've got these pens sorted out, but these two here and these two marks here are from these corresponding dark black pens. I know this one isn't black, I know this one isn't necessarily black, but they mark black ink. Okay, where this one is blue. Just wanted to kind of point out the lines here and what these pens do. Now again, I didn't want to make a real long video talking about these pens, just kind of wanted to, you know, kind of get it out there and talk about what, you know, pens, you know, it's just, anyway, we were going to do a review. Like I said, I'm going to start with this one here. Wake my computer up. I'm at work right now. I'm slacking off. So this pen, like I said earlier, it's not marked. No distinct. Well, let's see. Yeah, it says China there. I don't know if you can see that or not. It says China. That's about the only distinguishing marks on this pen that I've found. And I've owned this pen for, I don't know, a couple weeks now. Been a good little pen. Not a bad little pen. Do I carry it? No, I don't carry this pen. Why? Right there. That right there, that modified cap we were talking about just a second ago. You know, I can slip that baby on any shirt, any pocket, clipboard, anything. So I'll carry this one. I can carry this one comfortably. Couple 3 hours. Couple 3 hours I can carry this pen. 2 or 3 hours at most, really. These here don't really carry, just kind of a at-home use only, or at the office, whatever you are more comfortable with, whatever you're comfortable with as far as when and how and where you use your pens. So these here kind of just stationary, no pun intended. You know, it's kind of a joke there. Probably get scolded in the comments for that one, but just kind of an at-home pen, or an office pen. You know, this one here you can carry. It's got the cap there. See that? These here, nothing wrong with them. Nothing wrong with these pens. They just don't have caps. If this had a cap, excuse me. If these had caps, I'd carry them. I'd probably carry this one because I like no really distinguishing marks on that. I like that. I don't know what that looks. I need to clean that off. I haven't cleaned these in a couple days, as you can tell. Probably get scolded in the comments for that. But yeah, see, this one here's got the cap. I can carry this. See, now we didn't want to do a real long video today. We just kind of wanted to bring some pens out and show you. Actually, something you guys might be interested in. I've actually got. Boom. Two of those little suckers. You know, I'm gonna move these aside here so we can just talk about these blue ones here. Not a bad pair, to be honest with you. I've had both these here for a little while now. Nothing wrong with that mark. That's a good mark. Had these for a little while now. Again, don't carry them because they don't have the cap. These, nothing wrong with these pens. Both blue ink. As you can see, one's a little more filled than the other, as far as I can tell. Both good pens. Wouldn't hesitate to write something with any of these pens, to tell you the truth. I would write with any of these pens. You know, again, I'm not going to carry these pens. These three pens I'm not going to carry. This one I carry. It's got that cap. But I wouldn't hesitate to write with any one of these pens. I'd pick up, you hand me one of these pens, I'd write with it. And probably do just fine with just about any of them on any given day. My fingers hurt for a little while now. It's better, but I had hurt my finger, and I really couldn't write with most of these pens here. I mean, this one was alright. It didn't hurt me too bad to write with, but yeah, it's gotten better. So I could write with any of these. You catch me on a bad day where I've hurt my finger, maybe I might have to just stick with my carry pen. But you know, since that finger's healing up just fine, you hand me one of these, I could write with them. I could write down something with any of these pens. I mean, you know, I'll show you. Just take it. Write a couple words down for you. But well, I mean, all right. I mean, I could write with this pen. You know, saying like this line here, this line here, this line, this line. I could write with this pen if you wanted me to. Now, you know, don't really want to risk it all that bad writing right now. But I mean, I could write with this pen right now. You know, something like, let's see, like, well, okay, so I could write with this pen or any of these pens. You hand me this pen, you say, all right, that pen, okay, let's write with it. Let's write with this pen. All right, well, so you get the idea. I could. All right, hold on.